By grade 3, room 11. One day Saul was riding to Damascus.
One day Saul was riding to Damascus.
He was not named Paul yet.
He was not named Paul yet.
Saul was mad and nothing could stop him.
Saul was mad and nothing could stop him.
He was mad at those new Christians.
He was mad at those new Christians.
He had a paper in his hot little hand.
He had a paper in his hot little hand
That would throw all Christians in jail.
that would throw all Christians in jail.
He galloped faster and faster.
He galloped faster and faster.
Suddenly his horse stopped.
Suddenly his horse stopped.
Paul fell off his horse onto the ground.
Paul fell off his horse onto the ground.
A bright light was shining all around.
A bright light was shining all around.
Paul was blinded and couldn't see a thing.
Paul was blinded and couldn't see a thing.
But he heard a loud voice.
But he heard a loud voice.
Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?
Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?
Who are you, Lord? He said.
Who are you, Lord? He said.
I am Jesus, and you are persecuting me.
I am Jesus, and you are persecuting me.
Paul was blinded for 3 days.
Paul was blinded for 3 days.
His friends took him home by the hand.
His friends took him home by the hand.
Then God sent a Christian to heal him.
Then God sent a Christian to heal him.
Paul went out to the desert for a few years
Paul went out to the desert for a few years
to think and to pray.
to think and to pray.
Then he started preaching about Jesus.
Then he started preaching about Jesus.
His enemies wanted to kill him.
His enemies wanted to kill him.
His friends sneaked him out of the city at night.
His friends sneaked him out in the city at night.
They lowered him in a basket over the city wall.
They lowered him in a basket over the city wall.
Nothing could stop St. Paul.
Nothing could stop St. Paul.
When people in one place got mad at him,
When people in one place got mad at him,
he would shake the dust off his feet
he would shake the dust off his feet
and go somewhere else to preach about Jesus.
and go somewhere else to preach about Jesus.
One time, people stoned him.
One time people stoned him.
They left him for dead.
They left him for dead.
But he got up and brushed himself off.
But he got up and brushed himself off.
Nothing could stop St. Paul.
Nothing could stop St. Paul.
Once they threw him in jail
Once they threw him in jail
and chained up his feet.
and chained up his feet.
But Paul and his friends sang God's praises.
But Paul and his friends sang God's praises.
Suddenly there was an earthquake.
Suddenly there was an
And
earthquake,
their chains fell off.
and their chains fell off.
Nothing could stop St. Paul.
Nothing could stop St. Paul.
He kept traveling and preaching about Jesus.
He kept traveling and preaching about Jesus.
And he started writing letters.
And he started writing letters.
3 times he was beaten with clubs.
3 times he was beaten with clubs.
But he kept traveling and preaching about Jesus.
But he kept traveling and preaching about Jesus.
And writing more letters.
And writing more letters.
3 times he was shipwrecked.
3 times he was shipwrecked.
But he still kept traveling and preaching.
But he still kept traveling and preaching.
And writing